In case you hadn't figured it out by now, this whole thing is about civil war, internal civil war. The rest of the world doesn't have to worry about how America is going to be destroyed, because Americans are going to destroy themselves, because there's so much hate that is flying under the radar perception. And there's so much envy that is flying under the radar perception. I often talk about evil spirits. And boy, when these evil spirits had enough, after they get finished communicating with the mind right here, they're going to convince many people to act out in ways that they should have never acted out. We're going to watch a lot of death in this country, and the powers that be that control the news media propaganda in the minds, they know it. It's just that the American people don't know it. They're setting this up for a civil war, an internal civil war. That's the bottom line. I started thinking about Kent State, 1970. Nixon then was getting ready to go into Cambodia because people's already protesting the Vietnam War, which we got our rear ends handed to us, and the National Guard was called out on the campus up there, and the National Guard, to disperse the protesters, began to throw tear gas and all kind of other stuff at the protesters, but the protesters picked the canisters up and threw them right back at them. Anyway, they get to the top of the hill and stuff, they turn around and they open up fire. I think it was something like 67 rounds, the official report said, fired in 13 seconds, killing 4 people, injuring 9, one of them paralyzed for the rest of their life. And even still till this day, not one person has been prosecuted from the National Guard or has ever spent one day in jail. This is the type of system that we're dealing with, folks. And, hey, that's 1970. So you got 80, 90, 2000, 2010. You got 42 years ago. And most people don't even remember that. And let me tell you folks all something about this too. Because this was white folks that was being murdered at the hand of their government.